Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Rachael Kirkconnell shares biggest lesson Matt James' breakup taught her. The Bachelor's Rachael Kirkconnell revealed what her breakup with Matt James taught her about herself and what she's looking for in her next partner. Rachael Kirkconnell may not have found her happily ever after with Matt James, but she did walk away wiser and more empowered. 2 months after she and the Bachelor alum broke up, the 28-year-old reflected on the lessons she learned from their 4-year relationship that could be applied to a future romance. "I think that from things that I would take away, would just be standing up for myself a bit more," Rachael told E! News in an exclusive interview, "and just not losing your confidence or not putting yourself aside for someone else. I think it's really easy to get lost on putting yourself first at times or making sure that you're being seen and heard," she continued. "Of course, you're wanting to show others how much you love them and care for them, but you can't forget about yourself." While Rachael is still navigating the aftermath of her and Matt's 4-year relationship coming to an end, which the 33-year-old confirmed in January, but she isn't shying away from remembering the good as well. "I am still processing everything, figuring it out," she said. "I think a lot of people think that I have feelings of remorse or regret or frustration or that I'm just very, very heartbroken. I think that I have to remind myself that there was no time wasted and that I'm very thankful for everything that I went through, for what we both went through." These days, Rachael's love life is on the back burner, concentrating on herself and her business endeavors, such as her new collab with fashion retailer Showpo. She does have an idea of what she's looking for in a future partner when she is ready to get back in the dating game. "I guess I would just say someone who's just very considerate and is very respectful to me," she noted, "and is uplifting me the way that I should be uplifting myself. So just someone who's very supportive." Rachael continued, "I think that I'm open to a lot of different things and I'm not looking for someone specific. I have no idea what that person looks like, but when the day comes I'm excited. But not ready yet. I'm still figuring it all out." Read on for more of Rachael's biggest bombshells about her and Matt's breakup. Before they abruptly broke up after 4 years of dating, Rachael Kirkconnell says she and her now ex Matt James discussed getting engaged, as well as plans to start a family in the future, during her January 28 interview on Call Her Daddy. "We talked about rings," she said. "He told me a few months ago to start, saving some things, picking things out, or that we should go look at some. And that was a big deal, I would say, for him to say. That's when I was like, wow, okay. He really is on board with this. That was such a green flag to me, and I felt like the longer we were together, the more he was able to talk about it, and I think at first, I could tell it was something that did scare him a lot, or it was like a really hard thing for him to talk about, and it just seemed easier and easier as our relationship went on, so I felt like that was a good sign." During their trip to Tokyo, as Rachael explained, the couple got into small arguments stemming from Rachael feeling overwhelmed over choosing places for them to eat and for Matt to film his content. Those disagreements then snowballed into the bigger issues that were between them. "We had gotten into an argument right then and there, like walking in the street. We skipped lunch, we went back to the hotel and just ended up having a bigger conversation," the 28-year-old explained. "We were just a little irritated with one another. But then it was like, okay, now that we're back here again where you're annoyed with me, I'm annoyed with you. I feel like you're in the wrong. You feel like I'm in the wrong." He really just kind of let out everything that I guess he had been feeling for a while. "I don't know." According to Rachael, Matt said that, "At the end of the day there were just qualities about me that he worries about having in a wife. Like at the end of the day, there are things that we aren't compatible with," she recalled. "It was just one of those things where I think just had this realization that I should want to propose to you by this time. Like at this point in our relationship, I should be wanting those things and I should be ready for that. But I'm not still, I still don't feel like we're ready, or I don't feel like I'm ready. I don't know if I ever see myself proposing to you. I can't actually see myself married to you." He said that, maybe one day he would get there, but he doesn't feel ready now. "And I told him, I said, well, I feel like after 4 years you should know or you should feel ready. And if you don't, then that's not a good thing.